We're a little behind in AP stats right now, so I am going to give the notes. Then tomorrow, when I'm gone for the first 10-15 minutes, you guys can work on a partner problem. I'll describe the partner problem and the expectations on the update. I want to talk about the hat method, the stratified random sample of the hat method. This is basically what I call the Hunger Games method. In the method before, listen closely, we put the 24 kids in our class names on an identical sheet of paper. We put the number in a hat, we mix the hat up, and we pick 4 names out. That could give us all boys or all girls. What if that happened? Well, if we want something that represents our population a little bit better, we're going to want to use a stratified random sample. So, like the Hunger Games method. Number 1, I'd have all the girls put their names on identical sheets of paper. Please forgive me, I don't have my little utensil to write on the iPad, so I'm using my finger. It looks bad. Number 2, then, you'd have all the boys write their names on identical sheets of paper. Number 3, the girls would put all their names in the girls' hat. The boys would put all their names in the boys' hats. You need to say that in words, obviously not draw pictures like I did. You mix the hats up. If you want 50% girls and 50% boys, and you have 4 volunteers, where you would take out 2 names from the girls and 2 names from the boys. This is called a stratified random sample. How do we get it? We can get that taking the hat method. The hat method is the most efficient way to describe things. Identical sheets of paper are the names. The hats, mix up, pull it up, pull the names out. How is a simple random sample different than a stratified random sample? This is important. Again, you want to put this in the notes. Now, this should already be in your note sheet. A simple random sample of N consists of N individuals from the population chosen in a way that every set of N individuals has an equal chance to be the sample actually selected. What does that mean compared to a simple random sample? Well, let me explain. I gotta go to the end here. To explain the difference between an SRS, simple random sample, and a stratified. If we go back to our hat method, just 1 hat, all of our names are in this hat. We pull out 4 names. There is an equal chance of getting any kind of combination of 4 people, right? I could have boy, 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 girl. I could have a different boy, boy 1. I could have a girl. I could have a girl 2, boy. If I keep it up with that SRS. Excuse me. I could have another one. Boy 3, girl 5, boy 4, boy 6. What do those numbers mean? It's just my label for who they are. I could say Hank, Greta, John, and Jack, okay? Then I could have Hank, Greta, John, and Joe. It's just all sorts of different combinations. I could have all girls. What's the difference from a stratified? Stratified, there is no equal chance to have all combinations of sample size 4. For example, I could have boy, boy, girl, girl, and different combinations of this, but I would never have boy, 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 girl, and different boys in there. You know, it could be Jack, John, Joe, Jill, Jack, John, Joseph, Joe, George, John, Joseph, Jill. Different combinations. That's the key. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm going to stop there and I'll continue this again in a minute, but I'm going to upload, that's part 1 of the video. You do need to look at part 2, and this is dealing with how do you actually use this random table, which so many of you guys were asking about.